Hi, and welcome to the 8th episode of Get Involved Pittsburgh. My name is Tom Baker. I'm very proud to be your host again on the show. Thank you very much for tuning in, either on your channels. It's channel 21 in the city of Pittsburgh, channel 47, or through online. And Get Involved Pittsburgh is a little bit of everywhere these days, so we very much thank you for turning in. We have a great set of guests today. We have 6 guests coming up in just a little bit. I want to give you a few quick updates. It's now the fall of 2011, and it was a great summer for Get Involved. We actually became our own nonprofit, 501c3. It's a very fun feeling when you start out. 3.5 years ago, Get Involved started simply as my first book, Get Involved Making the Most of Your 20s and 30s. And to move to the point where we're now a 501c3, we have our service summit going on, Power Hour, Morning Mix. Our Fast Track Community Leaders program has graduated 21 participants. Things really well with Get Involved. And if you want to learn more about us, just check us out at getinvolvedinc.org. But I want to tell you all about the great guests that we have on here today. We have just a fantastic group. We have Miss Wheelchair USA, Miss Wheelchair America. Josie Badger is going to be with us on the show. Jay Spire is going to be with us. Al Borowski, Bonnie Budzowski. We have Dr. Eric Lauber that's going to be with us in just a moment, and Karen Litzinger. It's going to be a fantastic show. Hopefully episode 8 is going to be great, and we hope that you love it. And we're very proud as well to say a happy birthday to PC21, turning 25 years this fall, which is a great accomplishment. So congratulations to John Patterson and the whole staff and team here with PCTV 21. Things are going well with Big Brothers Big Sisters as well. As some of you know, I'm the VP of programs there. We serve over 1,100 children every year in the region. So if anyone watching at home is interested in being a big brother, being a big sister, or just potentially signing up your children. And we actually have a lot of kids that watch the show as well in the public schools here in Pittsburgh. And it's actually the biggest fan base, I think, are the students in the public schools. So if students, if you're watching, if you want to get involved as well, please just let us know. Our website is bbbspittsburgh.org. So lots of great things going on. Big Brothers Big Sisters was named as one of the top 18 programs for quality in the country, received the Gold Standard Award. So things are just going great. It's been a great show so far. It's only getting better. We've had Eric Lauber with us. We've had Bonnie Budzowski and Jay Spire. After this interview, we also have Al Borowski and Karen Litzinger. Quite a cast of characters today for episode 8 of Get Involved Pittsburgh. Hope you're enjoying watching it. Some good news within Get Involved. I mentioned earlier about our 501c3 status. Another nice bit of information. We have our first ever South Central PA Service Summit coming up on October 12th out in the Harrisburg area. It's actually going to be in the Capitol. The Lieutenant Governor is going to be our Get Involved Man of the Year. Good things going on with Get Involved. Our 3rd annual Pittsburgh Service Summit is going to be March 28th at Carlow University again. I have with me, though, our next guest, who's actually a former Service Summit Award winner. Josie Badger's here with us. Welcome, Josie.
Thank you.
You were at our first Service Summit back in 2010. You won the Emerging Leader among all females, I think 21 to 26, so congratulations on that. And more importantly, you've got the crown now. You come to our show today with the crown. So congratulations, Miss America 2011.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Now, maybe if you can tell us, all of our viewers watching at home and on the internet, I believe you were crowned on August 6th in Michigan. Tell us a little bit about the experience of becoming Miss Wheelchair America.
It was an amazing experience. It almost feels like a dream. When I look back, it's like, wow, did that really happen?
It did.
It did. And it was a week long. It was a pageant that consisted of interviews, of public speaking, and of an answer with the judges. And so there were 25 other competitors from different states, and we all shared something similar, which was being women with disabilities, but we all had very different perspectives, different history, and so it was an amazing experience.
That's great. Now, we see things about pageants sometimes, what goes on behind the scenes. Was everyone pretty nice there in Michigan for the competition?
Yeah. No, they were amazing. Going into it, I had no expect. This Miss Wheelchair thing was the first pageant I had ever done. And, I had watched Miss Congeniality and thought that's how they all work. I was ready with my world peace. But when I got there, the girls were all down to earth, and we were all there to talk about disability and awareness and leadership.
Right.
Not just, we were promoting others, not themselves. And that's why I was there. And so it was great to have that camaraderie.
Right. Good friends along the way, too?
Wonderful. People that I know I'll keep in touch with for a lifetime.
Great. And you've had a big late summer, early fall here. Also just came back from Switzerland, I believe. We had a delegation from Pittsburgh go to Switzerland. We applied to host is it Young World America?
One Young World.
One Young World, and that's going to be coming to Pittsburgh. You were part of the delegation that brought it home, though. So, Josie, tell us a little bit about your trip to Switzerland.
Yes, it was exciting, and I'm still getting over the jet lag. But there were a little of us who went to Switzerland, and we were sponsored by multiple groups from Pittsburgh. And there were 1,200 youth leaders from 177 countries.
That's amazing.
It was mind-boggling. And we were sitting beside people who, we would say are our enemies. And yet we became best friends with everyone around the world. So yes, next year in October, One Young World will be having in Pittsburgh.
And what's that going to be like? What's going to happen?
I'm really excited to see what's going to turn out to be. At this event, we had national and international leaders like Desmond Tutu come to talk about working together as an international community. Interfaith, environment, global business. We had multiple subjects, and it was really about creating those relationships to solve the world problems.
That's great. And in the decision of where to conference for next year, and we get to host it in Pittsburgh, what do you think put Pittsburgh, of course, beyond just the great delegation that we sent with you and your colleagues here from Pittsburgh, what do you think put Pittsburgh above others, though, and made us the host?
The host. I think we had such a strong connection in Pittsburgh. They said that they had never received so many letters of support. We had mayors and senators and everyone saying, come, we're going to support this. We believe in the young people who are both Pittsburgh and abroad, and we believe in the importance of leadership in young adults.
Great. And that's part of the work that you do as well through the Peel Center. I believe you're also involved with an organization called Act Now out in Philadelphia. So tell us a little bit about the work that you do with the Peel Center and Act Now.
Sure. And also, as my platform is Ms. Wheelchair America, my passion is working with youth, especially youth with disabilities. And I feel that creating their empowerment, establishing their voices and letting them realize they have is so important. And I've had such a blessing working with the Peel Center and Act Now in helping youth find that voice, help them become leaders. Because, sure, I can be Ms. Wheelchair America, but that's one person. And if I work with other youth throughout the state, the country, look how much other good can be done from that. And so I've worked to develop their empowerment skills, that they can do it on their own and they can help others do it.
Wow, that's amazing and inspiring. I know you're also involved with the National Youth Leadership Network as well, and the PA Youth Leadership Network. Is that a spin-off organization, or what's that group all about?
Well, the National Youth Leadership Network, I started becoming involved with when I was 18, so it feels like a long time ago. And they're an amazing organization that's a national nonprofit that works directly with youth with disabilities on the same type of issues on empowerment and voice. And that's how it got. I met mentors and other youth who inspired me to help others. So from that, I had the privilege of being a founding member of the Pennsylvania Youth Leadership Network, who has a very similar role to the national group in working with youth with disabilities in transition to adulthood and empowerment, and ultimately a lot of role model development within the disability community.
That's great. I'm a big believer. I mean, there's no reason ever to be bored in Pittsburgh. I think you're part of that thought. Our mutual friend, very good mutual friend of both of ours, Chaz Kellum, also a big believer of that. The vice president of our board, actually, for Get Involved, he is just amazing. He's been on this show as well. And I think something Chaz always says is, make the most of every day. I mean, none of us know how long we're going to be here. So it sounds like the message that you're sharing with other people throughout the state, throughout the country, throughout the world is absolutely inspiring. So I think that's great. You also are busy, though, as well. I believe you're getting your doctorate, right?
I am.
Now, do you wear your crown to class?
I've thought about it. I take it off for church and stuff. But I'm getting my doctorate in healthcare ethics at Duquesne. And so once again, it's bringing disability and leadership and My passion is patient empowerment, letting patients have a say and teaching them, just like in leadership development, youth development, teaching them how to have a say in their care. They are the experts on their lives, and we want them to have a voice.
Great. Well, Josie, you are incredible. When I look, so happy that you received the honor at the first Service Summit. Proud of you for Miss Wheelchair 2011. That's amazing. Going to Switzerland, bringing back the summit to Pittsburgh. Big things that you're doing, Josie Badger. So congratulations.
Thank you, John.
Maybe next time when we have you on the show in a couple years, you'll be Dr. Josie Badger from your doctor. That'd be fun. So again, thank you. Congratulations on everything that's great that's going on. So that was Josie Badger, an amazing young woman, young professional, Miss Wheelchair America. If she does not inspire you to do more, to get active, to make a difference, I don't know. So thank you, Josie, for your time. Up next, we have a very fired up man, though, too. Al Borowski is going to be with us. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. We'll be back in just a second with Al Borowski.